Yo, what is going on, my dudes? Welcome to the video. Today we are reacting to Rader again. I've already made a video about Rader. He's got one of the fastest edits in the game. He is literally insane. You guys have seen my previous video, most likely. I'm making this video today because I honestly think, no joke, that he's gotten even faster than he was before, to a point where I don't think it's going to be physically possible to edit faster than this ever in Fortnite. No joke, I think he's actually approached terminal velocity with his edits, and it's literally defying like logic at this point, how his fingers and his inputs can be that fast. Now, before I get into the video, I want to quickly plug his supporter creator code. It's Rader464. If you want to use my code, it's Upshall. I'll be doing a 10,000 V-Bucks giveaway if you use mine or somebody I react to's code this month. All you got to do to get entered is tweet me a picture of you using my code or somebody I reacted to's code, and you can drop down in the comments below which platform you play Fortnite on. All right, let's get into this because this is actually like insanity. It's actual insanity. So, I don't want to say we haven't seen this before, because we've seen this, but it's at another freakish speed level, and he's also mixed in some new techniques that are really interesting, and you can actually apply them even if you don't have necessarily, like, the fastest editing speed. Okay, so this is one right here that pretty much anybody can use, and I wanted to show you this because even if you're not the fastest editor, this is actually a really smart play you can make. So if somebody ramps over you, I notice a lot of people will kind of back down their ramp, you know, so they don't get stuck, and then maybe try to jump out or just start double ramping back up. But what Rader does is he actually just sticks his head clean through the floor, because most people, once they get that ramp above you, they're gonna floor, right? But what he'll do is he'll jam his head right into the ramp. He won't be phased through the ramp, but he'll stay phased through the floor, and then it'll just shoot out that ramp, and it will drop the player down, and then he'll grab high ground on them. It works really well, honestly. It's a simple trick, but it's a trick that anybody can apply to their game. We've talked about this before, but you see a lot of good players now actually trying to hold the inside of the box rather than grabbing the walls on the outside. It's like the next level, you know, in Fortnite. But basically, when you grab the walls, or sorry, you grab the ramp on the inside with either, you know, a ramp or a pyramid, that flick was insane. What are you talking about, man? But if you grab that inside, you know, pyramid, it basically gives you total control on the other player, just like that. And when you're at an editing level like Rader is, like, that just gives you total control of the outcome of that fight. Man, he's just so quick. It's like when he's editing, it's not slowing him down. It's like he can just float through his build battle. It's so cool to watch, man. I would honestly love the 1v1 Rader if he wasn't, like, you know, on EU ping, because it would kind of make it a little weird, but it would just be fun to, like, play against somebody who can just dominate with the speed, just to see what, you know, what it's like to be on the receiving end of this, you know? Absolutely cracked. Like, what is his speed, man? What do you mean, Rader? Like, he's 100% gotten faster. There's no joke. Like, when we made our first video about Rader, he had, I think, 60,000 subs. He's at 130,000 now, I believe. And that was, like, 3 weeks ago. And he somehow stepped it up since then, which just, I don't understand. I don't get that. How do you get faster than fast? You know, like. Just ridiculous. No. His flicks are also cracked too, dude. And he doesn't have that necessarily high of a sensitivity. I believe he's got it here listed. Yeah, so he's on 400 DPI, 0.15, 0.15. So that's not that fast. Like, that's not that fast, guys, at all. So he's making huge flicks, so he can keep that accuracy, that consistency with his aim, while also, you know, like, being an absolute editing freak like he is. And that affords him a lot of that precision, you know? You'll see Rader while he's build fighting as well. He just... Oh, God, he's got him. He's got the poor bastard. He's got him. But you'll see him branching out a lot with his floors and his pyramids because, again, Rader benefits so much from owning as much of the build fight as possible. He's got to stop with these pickaxe skills, though, man. That ain't right. And again, that's what I'm talking about. Grabbing, reaching into the box and grabbing the ramp just gives you total control over the fight. Come on, man! Like, that's just gross. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand how this man has gotten faster somehow. But he has. He 100% has. There's no way, dude. Like, I literally can't grasp it. I cannot grasp it. It's insane. The pyramid plays, bro. The pyramid plays. Stop. Dude, he's literally using the pyramid to catch the shotgun shots that are coming at them, dropping the pyramid back down with a reset, shooting them, then bringing the pyramid back up. Like, what? What are you talking about, man? This is some, like, European witchcraft I'm watching right here, 100%. Oh my God! Those pyramid plays are just cracked, man. They're just cracked. Guys, if you guys know anybody who can edit anywhere near this speed, man, please link their channels down below. Like, I just cannot find anybody who's near Rader's speed. I would love to watch those people. But dude, it's like he's just functioning on a totally different, like, wavelength than the rest of us humans, man. Only explanation, he's not human. Clearly. Again, here he is just floating through builds, man. Stop! Think of the children, Rader. Bro, those hunting rifle... Like, rest in peace hunting rifle, man. Those hunting rifle plays are so sweet, dude. Shouldn't be allowed, man. Shouldn't be allowed. Pro players are pissed and toxic at Click. Make them cry. Oh my God. Now, if you want to get to Rader's level, there's a couple things you can do. Rader actually made a really solid edit practice map. He's going to drop the code for you, but it has a bunch of different things that you can work through with your edits. We'll give you the code now in a sec. But basically, he has like a bunch of ramp pushes you can do with various skill levels. You can do like single, double, or triple ramp pushes, essentially, which is what he's demonstrating right now on the screen. He's also got these giant stacks of basically stairs and floors, and you can use those again to work on your drop down edits. Getting those really fast is really important if you ramp over somebody and you want to get the quick drop down on them to get the push in. He's overall just got like a lot of areas where you can work on individual editing skills. In my opinion, it's one of the best, you know, edit maps that you can use. So definitely recommend trying it out. Again, I'll link the code for it down in the description below. Now, the other thing that's really important and that Rader emphasizes in his videos, again, we've talked about this before, but I just wanted to go over it again. You want to set up a different keybind to initiate your edit than the one you use to confirm the edit. So for me, I use down on the D-pad, and then when I'm in the edit menu, I actually use R1 to confirm my edits. Again, it makes you able to hit your edits kind of in a tandem, and it allows you to get your edits out faster. That's what Rader does, and I cannot recommend it. I've probably mentioned this in about 3 or 4 videos now at this point. So if you've heard it before, I'm sorry, but dude, it makes so much of a difference, and Rader is the perfect example of how to use that to, you know, your max capacity. I would also recommend, if you play on controller, to elevate your edit mode sensitivity to a 2 and couple that with edit mode aim assist down here, because what edit mode aim assist does is it essentially smooths your edits on controller. Let's be honest, it's a lot harder to do with what Rader is doing on a joystick than it is to do with, you know, the full range of movement of a mouse. And edit mode aim assist kind of evens that out. And then when you're using a very high edit mode sensitivity, where you got like that 2.0 builds or edit sense, you know, so you're essentially editing on like a 12, that really allows you to hit those drag edits, those impressive looking edits much, much faster.